Accelerator and Engineer just got the Reworks, so today we're gonna compare their stats and see which star is actually more useful in a real game. First, let's talk about DPS. 5 accelerators can get you 2700 DPS, while 6 engineers can get you only 2100 DPS. And when it comes to cost efficiency, Accelerator offers 1 DPS per $220 spent, while the engineer offers 1 DPS per $170. So that's way better, but we'll have to see which star actually does better in a real game. Thanks to its cost efficiency, engineer can actually be used as an early game tower. And as you can see, it helped us clear the early waves pretty easily. Reworked Engineer also gets the Rifle Sentry at level 2, which is pretty OP as you can see, and helped us shred the normal boss. After spamming some level 3 engineers, we also shred the Molten Golem, doing like 100 DPS, which is pretty cool. At wave 25 I actually got 6 level 5 engineers, which I feel like was pretty OP since we were doing like 1000 DPS of the bulwark or whatever it's called, so yeah, that was pretty cool, and we managed to take it out pretty easily as you can see. Got my first max engineer on wave 29, which is pretty fast, and it helped us absolutely shred the Molten Necromancer at wave 32. So yeah, I could say that the engineer is actually a pretty good late game tower, but I guess we'll see what happens in the last wave. On the last wave I managed to get all my towers ready, including the soldiers, and we started attacking the boss pretty quickly, so yes, we're dealing like 7000 DPS or something, and those stuns are doing nothing to the turrets because of the shields. So yes, so engineer definitely made the game really easy. It's a really good versatile tower which you can use in the early game, and it's actually really strong in the end game. Now Accelerator is pretty expensive, so I could only afford it on wave 15, and after its hilariously long charge up, it actually helped us clean up the Moltens pretty easily. Now after the rework, Accelerator can actually charge for a very long time without stopping, so thanks to that we actually managed to kill the Molten Golem faster than the engineer, which is kinda surprising. On wave 23 I was kinda struggling to the point that I almost died actually, but that's because I was saving up for max Accelerator, so yeah, instead of spamming level 5 engineers, you could just place a max Accelerator, and as you can see we absolutely shredded those hidden enemies, and at this point in the game we are doing really good. On wave 25 there was this guy called Baroque or whatever, and yeah, we actually shredded him pretty fast, and the surprising part was that we actually killed him in like the exact same spot as the engineer, so yeah, the rivalry is really close right now. On wave 32 we already had 5 max accelerators, which helped us absolutely shred the Molten Necromancer. We were doing like maybe 5000 DPS, which is really crazy, and yep, this guy got absolutely shredded. On the final wave we started attacking the Molten boss pretty quickly, but I forgot to set that DJ track to red, so yeah, I fixed that pretty quickly, and right now you can see the full DPS of the accelerators with the red track, and that is absolutely insane. And the fact that they cannot get stunned makes it even better. So overall we're kinda struggling in the early game and a little bit in the middle game, but Accelerator is absolutely OP in the late game, no matter if it gets nerfed. I guess I'll leave it up to you guys in the comments to decide which tower actually did better. So if you enjoyed the video you can like, comment and subscribe.